does. Brad's too busy traveling with Gary. So my point is, like, yeah, that proves my point. Like, we need Nene because we have to start dipping our toe into the water. Did she show up? Was she difficult? And don't fucking read it. I don't want to hear your bullshit about reading into that comment about difficult. I mean, difficult because she has a reputation for being fucking difficult and didn't want to be on the goddamn show when she was on it. Same as Bethany. There's lots of people, I mean, that have that reputation. So, I mean, that's what I mean? That proves my point. Like, is this just, we need Nene just to see how this goes? Are we getting emails after? Are we getting calls? Did she not like her edit? Did she not like the camera angle? Or was she just like, thank you very much for the opportunity? Okay, let's do another opportunity with Nene. I mean, that's how it works. Again, self-aware David deserved to be fired from the job I just told you about. You want to keep a job in corporate America, you show up, you say thank you, you take your check, and you go home. Period. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. It is, I don't know what to make of it. In a way, I feel like it's, in our industry of entertainment, I've been in television and SAG-AFTRA for a long time. I mean, there is kind of this feeling like it's over. Like this 2025 is going to be it for traditional, meaning like, big production movies that, of course, like the Marvel, some of the Disney, like that's going to kind of be legacy stuff. But this television stuff, like a lot of people feel that this is the end, like almost what TLC did with Sister Wives a couple of seasons ago during the pandemic, where they half shot on their phone, then they half brought in a crew, very much like hybrid stuff like that. The salaries are never coming back, meaning, TLC historically never pays people well, but Bravo usually does. But like that, it's going away. That they're going to pay people 120 grand for 8 episodes or something. Take it or leave it. We'll find somebody mediocre. We're going to stick with, and we'll talk about Real Housewives of Potomac trailer because a lot of people are like, this is the most mediocre crap. I think are they desperate? Like, is there just nothing? Nobody else moves the needle like Nene. So we're going to eat crow. We're going to keep this lawsuit going. But if we can get, instead of 400,000 viewers, if we can get 600,000 viewers because of Nene, and that puts us slightly in a different category to charge for ad sales, we're going to do it. I mean, I kind of feel like if they continue with her, it is, and look, it's great for people like us because it means that in a way, the talent's the one that's now back in control, which of course has never been the case, right? To your point, corporate America, you do what they want. And now it's like, I think if this works, we could see, I don't know if we could see Leah McSweeney back, but I think we could see Bethany back now. I mean, there is no reality. There's no reality reckoning. I don't know that you'll see her back on. I don't know.
Maybe not Bravo, but
I don't
maybe
even know what
NBC.
Nene has come out and alleged that NBC and Andy Cohen is a racist, and that entire crew that worked on RHOA, the producers, that they were racist, they covered up racism, they allowed Kim Zolciak to say the most racist things. I mean, I don't know. Would you be friends with me if I went out and said, he's a racist, he's a xenophobe, he's this, he's that? I mean, would you allow me back?
No, but I mean, look, there's other people that are, there's other people that are trying to get back in my life over here that I'm not really allowing. But no, but that's different. Like I own this particular network. Like you own your network. You know what I mean? Like if my paycheck came from iHeartMedia and my podcast was over there and I was wasting my time and iHeart called me back, I would go back. Do you know what I mean? Like it's different because I'm in control of my whole destiny here. Does that make sense? Like I don't
No,
need
it
a
does.
network. Like
It's
my
just,
paycheck comes from my mouth.
I cannot believe that NBC, I don't know, is in that. I can't believe they're that desperate, I guess. I don't know. But
It's a
I mean,
little shocking.
I love Nene. When she did that Bethany episode, it's like we said, like, call us, we'll help you launch your podcast. She could have one of the top podcasts in the world, but I don't know. She doesn't want to do it because she wants someone to pay her to do it, which isn't really how podcasting works. So I don't know, but good for her. I mean, if she gets a talk show, and she was legendarily promised, basically, she was going to be Wendy Williams' replacement. And there was this whole Tom Arnold, Nene. I have no idea why
Excuse
they would
me.
ever think of
That
cutting
was on
him.
my podcast that Tom Arnold talked about this.
Well, you break stories.
Yes.
So I don't know. I mean, she was on par to do that. And there is a lot of rumors out there in the industry about Nene. To your point, you kind of brought it up earlier, but like she is difficult, allegedly. So, did that play into it? I don't know, but
Um,
interesting. I loved it. Overall, I love her. She did a show years ago. I mean, I'm saying like great. I am confused as ever as to what this means. By the way, while we're on NBC, I actually didn't read this story, and if you didn't, we can just move on. But are you up to speed now on Leah McSweeney? Apparently, she's had some sort of victory with Bravo and against
it's
Andy.
it's
Do
such
you know
bullshit.
this?
I covered this on a solo show last week. Look, it's a normal lawsuit tactic to try. I mean, Andy's side moved to dismiss the case, which is hardly ever granted. If the case is so egregious and ridiculous and made out of nowhere, that's why you can't sue anyone, because like just anyone for any reason. Because if you do and there's no merit to your lawsuit, either A, it could be dismissed, or B, more likely it'll go on and then you could possibly get attorney's fees. Attorney's fees are really hard unless the lawsuit is just totally ridiculous. But I mean, you always kind of move to dismiss to say that there's no merit to this case. Well, I mean, everyone deserves their day in court. That's like a fundamental, like, human right of the world. So to get a
Sure.
case dismissed is really hard. And so Andy moved this. It's not going to get dismissed. And while they were waiting for the jury to resign and like to say, or the judge to say whether it was going to be dismissed or not, they said, we don't want to comply with discovery, because why are we going to start turning everything over if you actually are going to grant our thing to dismiss? That's a big old waste of time and money on Andy's part, because discovery and documents and lawyers bill by the 15 minutes. And the case is not going to be dismissed. And the judge ruled you have to hand everything over for discovery. So that's the big loss. You always have to hand things over in discovery. That's the point of a lawsuit. Like, you're suing someone, they're going to
Yeah.
have to hand all the documents over. So I really don't, McSweeney, everyone online, it's not such a loss for Andy. It's just a normal process of a lawsuit.
Okay. All right. I know we're kind of running out of time a bit, but I need
Well,
there. Can I
but
give you some rapid fire, or what do
yeah,
you?
because you also, well, yeah, I mean, you also mentioned RHOP. We could save that
Yes.
to next. Okay. I mean,
No, no. Talk to me. Talk to me. What did you think? Be honest. I know you always are, but what did you think of this trailer?
look, I loved the trailer for the OC, and now I'm liking this season a lot, but I don't think it lives up to the trailer, but I like it a lot. Salt Lake just started. I'm hoping we see something good. Am I more excited about Potomac? I'm probably more excited about